Hi, my name is Cara, and I 𝗏𝗻𝗲𝗄. Before 𝗏𝗻𝗲, my relationship with my body was difficult. I had spent pretty much my whole life obsessed with being thin. I was constantly striving to have a different body, to have a smaller body, to be thinner, to be more physically fit, to fit into smaller clothes. Like I wanted to look a certain way. I think there was a belief that I had that because of my size, that certain things were not accessible to me. Having the kind of sex that I wanted, being satisfied and being happy and feeling like complete and whole. There's somehow I thought that my life would never be as good as someone who was thin. When I first read the article about 𝗏𝗻𝗲, it talked about hunger and desire being the same thing and would be the thing that would lead someone to finding their life purpose or finding fulfillment in life. In my mind, hunger and desire and appetite were bad things. And I did everything that I could to suppress them. You know, I had been bulimic, I had been anorexic, I had tried every single diet, I had tried every single form of exercise. Having someone say that my hunger and my appetite was important and good and right, I think like changed my life. How's my makeup? The idea that my hunger and my appetite were right and good just blew my mind. All of a sudden I had a vision of being a whole person. All of my parts were good. My body, my sexuality, my spirituality, my hunger, my desire, that they all played a really important role in having a fulfilling life. So I got really inspired. I met a woman who 𝗏𝗻𝗲𝗄, and she was not thin, and she was beautiful and sexy and bold and like unapologetic about it. She wore bright red lipstick and stilettos, and it just blew my mind. Could not look the way that I thought a woman was supposed to look and still be so obviously free and sexy and powerful. I had hoped if she had it, then I could have it too. I was pretty amazed at how many men said yes when I asked them to 𝗏𝗻𝗲𝗏. I had a lot of insecurity, and I just kind of assumed that they would say no because I wasn't attractive enough. And time after time, they would always say yes. And that really built my courage. It really built my self-esteem. I was able to see myself more as like beautiful and sexy and attractive and powerful, and I could just experience intimacy with the lights on, and I didn't have to change myself, and I could be who I was, and that was still accessible to me. Then I realized I was unstoppable, that there wasn't anything in the way of me having the relationship that I wanted, or the job that I wanted, or the friends that I wanted, or the joy that I wanted in life, that was all accessible to me. Practicing 𝗏𝗻𝗲𝗏 and experiencing that pleasure every time redefined my definition of beauty. So beauty was more about feeling and about intuition and about connection than it was about looking any particular way or fitting any particular size. And I have this practice that I can go back to daily that reminds me of that. My name is Cara, and I 𝗏𝗻𝗲𝗏.